We're here at the forecourt of the Mantse Palace. It's the Grand Deva in honor of the Asantehene II, and we're coming to you live from the forecourts of the Mantse Palace. What you're seeing right now, the arrival of various sub-chiefs and the occasional firing of musketry. Yeah, we've had a lot of that here. It's a beautiful display of culture. A lot of young people here. I have with me here Dr. Lawrence Stetter. Let's speak to Dr. Lawrence Stetter. His here. Doc, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great. Tell us, how significant is this occasion, this momentous occasion for the Ghana people and Ashanti?
This is an expression of unity. Ghana needs this like never before. For the two kings to come together, it means we are bringing the Ghana state and Asantehene together. And we need that like never before. Remember, Ghanaians are one people. And for a long time, we were almost feeling divided. But when we do this, the followers and the people of the various states will realize the need for us to come together, and it's so crucial.
For a lot of young people who are gathered here witnessing this grand event, what lessons do you think they can pick from this? Because they represent the future. If this is happening currently, what should the future hold, for the two ethnic groups and the two kingdoms?
It is a statement that will make us understand that it is very crucial for us to come together. As we come together as a nation, as a people, we'll be able to build. Together we can stand. Divided we will fall. And if we don't build our nation together as a corporate body, as people who are together, we'll be divided. So I think I want to commend everybody who has been part of it. Some of us who have even worked behind the scenes for some of this unity we are saying today. We should pat ourselves in confidence and in congratulating that this thing has finally worked.
Okay. Before I let you go, at the 25th anniversary of the Asantehene, his ascension to the throne, what we saw was sort of like a convergence of Christianity, traditional, religious beliefs, culture, and all of that. It was a mix of everything: religion, culture, traditional beliefs. And how important is it, for the two religions, to converge for development, to meet for development?
There are no religions. In fact, being in the chieftaincy home doesn't mean you're a fetish. I come from a chieftain. I'm a royal through and through. Okay. And I believe that people have the wrong perception that when you're a king, it means you belong to the fetishism. It's not true. We need to collaborate. We need to come together. The clergy, the religious leaders, the traditional leaders, the cultural leaders, and the royalty must come together to build Oman Ghana. And for me, that is crucial. We're all part of the 25th anniversary. 10 years ago, I was the main speaker for the Asantehene for Christ Crusade in Kumasi. And Osei II himself came to my crusade. He came in the evening to be part of the crusade. And so this is something that is crucial. And I'm happy that we are building this nation together with this unity, which is very crucial.
Okay. Thanks so much for talking to us. We just had that Dr. Lawrence Stetter. He's part of the clergy present here at this grand occasion. What you see now in your shot is the arrival of the Mantse himself, King Taki Tekochu II. I'll be running you through the program lineup shortly. So we have the Mantse, King Taki Tekochu II. He just arrived here at the Deba grounds, at the forecourt of his palace. It's a real struggle at this point of all the people gathered here who want to take a shot of him. Kentucky. The second has been the talk on social media, actually, and even mainstream media the whole of last week and this week. This week's talk was largely occasioned or rather, I should say triggered after his interview with Lexus Bill on Personality Profile on Joy 99.7 FM. He made a lot of revelations in that interview. So we've had arrival of guests, arrival of Ganchi, arrival of Kentucky Telco the second. He just arrived here. That's the gunman chair. We just had that grand entry. Kentucky Telco the second. Next to arrive here is the arrival of Otunfo to the second. The next to arrive here is Asantehene Otunfo to the second. In some minutes, he'll be arriving here. Sorry. It's a mix of the clergy, traditional authorities, traditional leaders, politicians, ordinary Ghanaians are all here to witness this important occasion. So we have the Ever Asante Union here, welcoming the live patron. Welcoming their live patron, Otunfo to the second. So let's try and see if we can speak to the Ever Asante Union. What we are seeing here is a collaboration between the various ethnic groups, various cultures, various traditions, the beautiful display of the Ghanaian culture. So that's why you have the Ever Asante Union here. Let's talk to them. Hello, Tabi, welcome to Joy Prime.
Thank you.
Tabi, please your name and then your designation, please.
I'm Tabi Goba Tenge Sado, International Peace Ambassador. I'm President of Ever Asante Union. Otunfo is our life patron. It's a union purposely formed between the Asantes and the Evers to promote that unity and cohesion, so that there should be understanding. That understanding which can only bring peace, and that peace leads to development. Without peace, there is no development. As a leader of the Ever Asante Union, I have traveled all over the world providing peace in so many states, in Congo, in South Africa, Zimbabwe, US, Nigeria, Kenya, and the rest. We see Otunfo as a unifier, as a patriot, as our mentor, because he believes in humanness. He believes in humanity. That is why we want this union to project that we are all from the same stock. We are not different people on this earth. We are only with different cultures. As we can see here, the guns, they are displaying a splendid culture. I've never seen this before. I'm mostly in Mantse Palace. So this is really excellent job. Excellent work going on here. Very splendid. Cultures all flowing. And we feel elated. We feel elated to be here, to be part of this exercise. We always mostly, any event happening, we are mostly in Mantse. Before there's good care of us. We take us to his palace, his room. We dine with him together. He's a very loving person.
Thanks so much.
Thank you too for coming.
Right, so you just heard it. This is the members of the Asantehene Union. Like I mentioned earlier, today's event has brought together the various ethnic groups, various traditions, various cultures. And it's a celebration of the culture and then the union and our ties as one people. Yes, we may be divided by language or by even geographical location, but from what you're saying and from all the interactions you're hearing here, we are one people. And that is exhibited by today's events. There's a lot happening here, a lot of singing. Like I mentioned, occasional firing of musketry. We've had that also here on the ground. Sometimes you are caught unawares. Let me speak to this group. Asafa group, I want to believe. Hi. Let's speak to the Asafa group. Hi, sir. Welcome to Joy Prime.
Thank you.
Please say your name, and you are the Asafa leader, I want to believe.
Let's wait for the government to have his seat first, then we can grant the interview.
Oh, no, we just wanted to find out from you, the Asafa group. We want you to tell us a little bit about Asafa.
That's true. But by petition, the government needs to sit down first before we can commence any interview. My name is Asantehene from Asantehene Nikolai.
Okay. You've been firing a lot of musketry, right?
Yes.
I'm curious to know the significance of the firing of the musketry.
It's part of our custom and tradition. We the Gan Adangbe people.
Okay. Yeah. And what does it do?
You know, we are the world leaders of the Adangbe.
Okay.
So these are our weapons.
Okay. So it's also to display the strength of the people.
Yes.
Okay. Your military power, so-called.
Yes, of the Adangbe people.
Okay. Interesting. So, what does it take to be part of the Asafa group?
By lineage.
By lineage?
Yes.
Okay.
Whether patrilineal or matrilineal.
Okay. So, wait, I want to get this clarity. I can't just wake up and say I want to be part of the Asafa group.
No. But it's not in your blood. It must be in your blood.
Okay.
That's why you can perform very well.
So what are your core functions as the Asafa group?
As I've already said, we are the world leaders of the Gadangbe.
Okay.
Before the king sees, we need to pave way, make sure everything is clear for the chief to pass through.
Okay. And this is your war regalia or something?
Yes, please.
I see. Are these amulets? What exactly are they in them?
Everything can never be said in public. Some things are never said in public.
And what are you holding? What is it?
That's my strength.
That's your strength?
Yes, please.
Before we go though, any reason for the beautiful colors we see? Did anything go into the selection of these colors? The white and
yes. But where we are coming from the Asantehene Nikolai. And you can see the yellow colors. These are significant colors of the Asantehene Nikolai people. The Asantehene Nikolai people.
Thank you. Well, we've had the firing of the musketry in succession here. And those firing the musketry are members of the Asantehene group. It looks like we're going to have more of that here, and I need to master courage, to be here. I'm not a member of the Asantehene group, but it takes a lot of courage to even be here. Believe me. We're having a lot more traditional leaders arriving on the ground. Let's see what's happening. Well, the Asantehene group just about to fire another round of any moment from now. Soon we're going to have the arrival of the Asantehene 2 to the second.
Thank you very much. May I have your attention, friends from the media? Please clear the inner perimeter. Thank you very much. Friends from the media, and all our war brothers, and musketeers, please clear the inner perimeter. Thank you very much. Yo. Let's go out. As a watcher, very on the event, you know, meeting commander, okay? Yeah, the heady situation here at the Washington, when you were saying, you were going to somewhere, and I know. Area Minister of We acknowledge the presence of the Mayor of Accra, Honorable Elizabeth Watu. Thank you very much, Madam. We duly also acknowledge the presence of the CEO of Ghana Regional Authority, who is also
Let's go out and see what they go on. Brad commentary. I know you can do it. No, I take off.
It was the adopting of the State, Ni Ayibonte II.
Don't come.
We duly acknowledge the presence of the Minister for Roads, Honorable Francis Asenso Boache. We also duly acknowledge the presence of the immediate past head of state protocol, Ambassador Ahmed. Thank you very much, sir. At this time, we'd like to pay our respects to the representative of the National Chief Imam, Sheikh Arimayao. Sheikh Arimayao, we thank you very much for honoring the invitation of the King. Also, we duly acknowledge the presence of the President of the World Miracle Outreach, a son of Gadangbe Soil, Evangelist Dr. Lawrence Tete. Thank you very much, sir. We also acknowledge the presence of the sitting Member of Parliament for this area, Honorable Dakwa Newman, who also happens to be the Minister for Gender. Thank you very much, Madam. We're grateful for your presence here. Once again, we duly acknowledge the presence of Honorable Mike Okwe Jr. Honorable Mike Okwe Jr. is the CEO of the Free Zones Authority and also the MPP's presidential candidate for the parliamentary seat of the Dom Kwabenya constituency. Ladies and gentlemen, our revered guests and friends from far and near, we also acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Jean Mensah, who is the Executive Secretary of the Electoral Commission of Ghana. Thank you very much, Mrs. Jean Mensah, for honoring this invitation of the King. Once again, we'd like to clear the inner perimeter. So all our friends from the media, please reposition yourselves.
Welcome to Joy Prime, sir. Thank you. Glad to see you.
Good.
You know you're the president of the Gadangbe Association.
Yes.
Tell us how important is this grand occasion?
Well, I think that something started when I think that Awomafia also celebrated of Bechocho. You see, at that time, the Mantse, the Asantehene, all went to assist him. I think from that time, they've tried to form a union of the Ga, the Asante, and the Ewe. And recently, at the 25th anniversary, if you recall, all three were there also. So I believe this is a reciprocal visit to the Ga state to cement that relationship that which have now started. We've known each other. If you know the Ga history, a lot of account connections and the rest amongst us. So since the war of Katamanso, I think we have been living as equals, and this is very historic. It's important that our people see that we are moving together.
I mean, for the current generation, I would expect them that they would be able to carry this relationship, forward and continue this relationship when this current generation is no more. What lessons do you think the youth can pick from this relationship, and what more can we do to cement it?
I think there is the need for respect for cultures.
We are about to see a moment of history
as you see,
when we welcome an August visitor
from
to these
the
grounds.
Constitution, it talks about promotion of cultures and promotion of languages and the freedom of every,
while we're ready for the grand entry of the August guest,
and profess.
It's my pleasure to acknowledge the presence of the very first captain to qualify Ghana's Black Stars to the FIFA World Cup.
To the language,
a son of
the
Gadangbe
people
ladies and gentlemen,
of the opinion that we
inspirational leader and captain of the Black Stars of Ghana.
don't like speaking their language. And sometimes they look down upon the language to the extent of saying that Saka Sanuminti and things like that. I think that is what raises the tension with this visit. And the fact that when the Ga Mantse visited Otumfuo and took part in the celebrations, I'm told that Otumfuo had opportunity to speak Ga to him at that, it should open that opportunity for everybody to know that we are equal, we are all Ghanaians, and that is somebody's language, that is somebody's culture. Just show respect to it, and then let's live in peace. So I expect that from today, those who don't like speaking Ga or Tangbi will begin to learn the language and speak with us. We will very much welcome that. And we hope this will be the start of everything.
Who previously served
Thanks so much.
as regional minister for the Greater Accra region.
To us.
We thank you very much,
you just heard
Honorable Sheikh I.C. Quay.
To former
We're also grateful to you, Honorable Stanley E. Achuri Blackson, one-time mayor of the city of Accra,
Mr.
who's also served on the state.
Let's see if
and
we
also
can talk to you. So we can talk to you.
Here in the Gas State. Honorable Stanley
I'm fine,
E.
thank you.
Achuri
Glad to see
Blackson.
you.
We're grateful to you, and thank you very much.
Tell us,
for your
how
service
excited
to the
are you
state.
about today's event?
I'm very excited, and I'm very glad to be here, to see the Ga Mantse, in all his pomp and glory, and to show that the Ga State, is indeed an important state. So we are here to support the Ga Mantse, so that the Gadangbe people can appreciate the fact that, yes, we are here on Ga soil. And so we have to, we should be recognized, as the indigents and the owners of the Ga State. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here.
Thanks so much.
It's my pleasure.
So you just heard from Ian Korte. Ian Korte is actually the husband of former Deputy Finance Minister Mona Korte. he's also here. We have members of the diplomatic corps also gathered here. We have the South African. Let's speak to her. Let's see if she'll talk to us. Hi, welcome to Joy Prime.
Hello.
Glad to see you.
Thank you.
As someone who is representing your country, South Africa, witnessing the culture of the Asante people and the Ga people, I'm curious to know what your impressions are.
Well, this is an historic day, and as South Africans, this is what we believe in, our constitutional democracy, also our traditional authorities, and this simply signifies unity. And this is what we are as Africans, and this is what I'm coming to celebrate, this historic visit by the Asantehene to the government.
Thank you very much, Madam.
Now, one thing that this demonstrates is the unity, is our unity as a people, and how we shouldn't be divided by cultures, geographical location, and all of that. One thing that South Africa has done in that regard is the introduction of the free visa on arrival for 90 days. A lot of people are hailing that. You know, it's going well. People are praising that. I want to find out how that is going so far.
Chief Umar Mojo.
That is historic for South Africa-Ghana relations. Our Minister of Tourism just a month ago announced that the increase in tourism between Ghana and South Africa has increased to about 200%. So that is kudos. Yes, absolutely.
Thanks for talking.
So this is unity in our diversity, and this is exactly creating the Africa that we want, peaceful societies.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
So we just had the South African ambassador to Ghana. Let's talk to former Black Stars captain Stephen Appiah. He's also seated here. You hadn't been introduced earlier. Let's speak to him. Capito, welcome to Joy Prime.
Thank you.
Tell us, how excited are you to see what is happening here today?
Well, I mean, today is an historic day, and I'm very happy to be here this afternoon. I mean, seeing our culture, I mean, I'm very, very happy and very excited. We are here, we are waiting for the Asantehene to come, and we'll see what will happen.
You're excited to be here today? You're really excited to be here today?
Oh, yes. I mean, growing up, we have heard so many stories, but today seeing the Mantse and Asantehene together, I'm very, very happy, and this will send a strong message to the people of Ghana.
And therefore, respectfully, we ask that everyone takes their seats.
Okay, thank you.
Great.
As we get ourselves ready for the start of the program.
So we're getting ready for the start of the program.
The
Asantehene himself should be arriving in some minute. I want to believe he just arrived. The Asantehene just arrived. Let's get closer and see what's happening.
Chamekanyeme, echecho ni wo na yopapa ko ulwe aba shebie ikeba be oba je ni tumo shiagene oba smoni mo fe ma wo seshi ko ni wo kwe wo hirele awa tu be nya fiona ya na ba ne fe nika e wo seshi e wo be eshi e ba don Chamekanyeme ne nya ba ko ngehio de kenyamana wache Neji Kamache, Piono, Ibane Banisi, Lo Isichoka Biosu, Ne Wamboni Kusimio, Lo Hife Kuroge, Ikopene.
sɛ wɔn mo ɛba na wɔn mo de buo ne anidie ɛbɛta otumfoɔ nsrahwɛ yi akyire.
Onye no Steven Tornado appear.
Say nwa koyan say yina yeko gata ye echi efse bebo ye homoden ye ne nananom no bi atwetwe enkomo Egusu a yɛhwɛ nananom ahemfo ya wɔn edi otumfoɔ sɛ tutu animu na wadama adom TV so ne yɛmo ha nana nia ɛkɔ so yi ade a Ghana ha ɛgyenta ha ejina ho maden otumfoɔ sɛ tutu abebi wɔte kyakyakyom abankan krom ha abɛsra nkran hempɔn
ejina ho asomdwe sebe ya me share protocol hinero wa oni so ejina ho asomdwe bebia asemo bebia bibia wo obi antimi nka ya le tu nanim a ono a
Ago Jamaica Agago yo
Ubisamia beka se ehu hia papa
Nji otumfo ejame nitamo ojame ife ana ikebi ana ibaso koni eba bigbe ye manjamea koni kekeka kona gbene akle ni wokwa buluwe e wona jo papa apa ni eba pata wo ye. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
mention for Anna Yeshawomi
Nana Bafo Kantankrechi wants to come and seek permission.
Edikan and Sana or took a course or said to Abibio. Asantehene about the team.
Our August visitor. Thank you.
It is a Santenino. Santino Egusua Ebanoano Enchebia Obidruha.
Nana Bafo Kantankrechi Neji Otumfo or sent to Echamen no Hotoma Ekeba
Anapay Edikan Ashe and crying for Amamreni Amane Ansana Gamanche Ebabe Pimuhano. Yedu Sway and Etre Asante Amamreni Amane.
And then Nokotoma, Neba, Neba,
Mehu Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete say one also sorry ebeshia 2472
me otumfo osentutu Echame otupa ibani tekusuna imapigbe
otumfo say tutu enya de a onam fam otekam osha onwa ne cars ibia na efri Kumase ni Rolls Royce Asantehene ni Rolls Royce eno no de abepie mu enkran ha ya ode abepie Mantse ahemfie ha it's significant Rolls Royce
King Taki then goes through the second. As tradition demands, as we welcome August Visitor, all of his sub-chiefs and divisional chiefs who are accompanying him here will go over and pay respects to the king. Yamega was swallowing in Ibakwe Bien. Be found near anyone now, Biane, Be Manchame, Ni Kewok Baulu Eba, Aloni Nye, Wak Baulu here, Kebabie, Amehuameya, Koni Ameke Bulenisa, Ayaha, Nika, Dani Wapon Kusuwe, Yabiane. Wanyimime, Kawahueme, Nanya Yabakwing Hill. Biohine, Wakanichumi Oswo. Wahwe Papa, Neji Asantehene Ose to 2, Otum 4 Ose to 2 the second door. Ibasu here, say loco Imabase here, Macheme, Ke Nikotomai ne Ekeba, Mechupe Aya, Kone Ayana, Kamache, Ne Ayangale, Kone Kapinya, Kafoleta, Ne Ahision, Keke Wama, Che Wache. Neji Otum 4 or say to 2 ne lehu eba kone eba piawahi kone wa boni ni chumio kusimio chope nge fel ne eno chope no wange pe ne Ghana ma mu chope na ka wa chope ni kake jiwo nimli kake jiwo nyawe henoji wa chope Ghana be jiwo ye chuka. At this time I also like to do the process of some key security chiefs who are joining us here on this occasion. Mr. Samuel Deputy Commissioner of Immigration, representing the Controller General of Immigration, lawyer.
Enchebia, Asantehene, Munza Yakata Nuswa. What's this in home? Aha! Nana Asantehene, Otum 4 Abebio. Yeah, Tosumienu.
Chief of Army Staff, who now has been duly named
Sikoja Kofi.
by
Asantema Pies.
Taki Tache the First.
Wabepiemo in class so. Way aye abakwasem. Way aye abakwasem. This is historic.
Former ambassador to Belgium and the European Union have also joined us here.
Way aye abakwasem.
And now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our very good friends and loved ones,
Adam TV, Amamre. Way aye abakwasem. Way aye abakwasem. Nana Adam TV sunye. Ni ametumi aka no. Way aye abakwasem.
Abakwasem kase pa. E dia Asante Abankran. Enu ade betumi aka.
Asa baba. Way abakwasem Asante Abankran. Otufo say to babio. Asante Mawura. Abepiem Ga Mantse Ni Taki Taiko True. Ahimfieha. This is indeed historic.
Yo, Jamaica, man. Ben only warfare one now be an felony acto. Felony agodiente. Yo, Chame Kanyame. Nene wang and I pure no fell ni niche. Fell ni niche. Eno ojem chopa no ba. Siake go pene ba. Alo siake go pene omana. Otum for osai tutu na jenyo. Pure no ibasuhio. Eke imachame. Ke inikoto mai. Aba. Ake bueno nene nye peke hame. Nyabene angangma yekoyeo. Epe me fa wa we niche. Lo mono eba ehwen chumham. Eba kama che chumham. Eke nyimi kwakwako mono. Imihu ike imachame. Ke inikoto mai. Mono wake wasino fe no kono angapem ne wake wabahio. Kone wake boba chakpa. Nyeme ka wasu olo inoni wana bia ne felni akpadi enche. Felni akboni. Eja ke Asante man fenche. Niji oche. Niji otumfo osai tutu niji enyo. Biane eba. Ike na nyokwa femo agbene a chicken yangwe. Eja ke niga echole suomo agbo. Naka suomo agbo ani niga echole. Na ngone keba. Iba eba ke eyuladon. These beautiful historic moments are being captured live on the Joy News channel, on Adum TV, and also on Joy Prime. It's also being captured live on TV3, GTV, Obonu TV, UTV, TV Africa, GNA, Omashi TV, and Angel TV, as well as Opemswa TV and Opemswa Radio. 7DSGH TV, Jamestown TV, English TV, and many other media outlets. We're grateful to you for all the massive support. Yo, baby, I'm heading into more. It's Noni penny wo yo. Kemo, be an Jiake. Come on, check her. Autumn for or say to two. One here about Wawa two. Asantehene Fetche. Come on, check her. A herebo. Awawa two. Asantehene Fetche Tanadomolo. Come on, check her. A herebo. Awawa two. A Kenyan and your famo. Be an Hene share. A young way. They are here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to say a very big welcome to all of you. And immediately the august guest sits. We'd like all of us to take our seats. Ago chame kanyame. Ago chame kanyame. Ago. Yo nyafane heni wakani chmoshe wamakpa wananyeme. Obunufue kasa fuachame. Kasa bwanyame fai. Wawoye. Kewa ningma loy, kada fetwa loy. Nyafane agbene ofe mwatashi. Dani Wababu and Nichumo, Wananyeme Nije East Likon, Executive Fitness Club. I'm a Shebie. I'm a Kangmane, Nichumo Wuluden Cheba, Iwobe, Kabia Ishe, Amemba, Ni Amekame Hiwale, Abachi Nichumo, you say. Ijaka Ni fell, Ni Akba, Kesane, Ni was a kwe, Wabika will not be by Ye, Ginoniano, Yabie. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our good friends and loved ones, please do take your seats and clear the inner perimeter as we get ourselves ready for the opening formalities for this historic event. Thank you.
He moved to So he lived for about 25 years in the Ashanti region. He talked about his stint and a brief stay here in Accra. He says, usually when you come to Accra, it's whether it's on transit, to travel outside the country, or maybe to visit friends. But then when he started his national service at the GBC, the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, that was when he took advantage to also strengthen his ties, his roots here with the Ghana people. And today we're seeing what is happening here. You remember that during the 25th anniversary celebrations of the Asantehene Otumfuo II, he was present there at a lot of the events. We saw him participating during the 74th birthday celebration of the Asantehene, and also during the celebration of the 25th anniversary of his ascension, of the Asantehene's ascension to the throne. So this is a reciprocal visit to reciprocate the good gesture demonstrated by the Mantse. So we have the Asantehene present here today to demonstrate that reciprocity that exists between, and the strong ties that exist between the Asante people and then the Ghana people. A lot of people, like I mentioned earlier, have been lauding this visit. We have the Greater Accra Regional Minister here seated. Let's speak to him. Let's find out from him what he makes of this visit. Titus Glover, welcome to Joy News.
Thank you.
I want to find out from you what you make of this visit, the significance of this visit.
It's very historic. 78 years ago, at the Polo Grounds, then Asantehene Nana Agyemang Prempeh II, 25th of July 1946, was in Accra. So the visit of Otumfuo today, 9th of June 2024, is very historic. It's about friendship, it's about partnership, it's about how do you build the two kingdoms, the Ghana state and the Asante together for development of Ghana. So for us, as Gandangmes, we are so proud and excited to see Otumfuo here in Accra.
You speak to a lot of people, and your generation, many of them are scared that if we do not take time, this beautiful culture that we're saying, our language, and all of that will go into extinction because, I mean, we really do not see a lot of effort in that regard. You see a lot of young people now, they cannot even express themselves fluently in their own local language.
That is very right. And the Regional Coordinating Council want to partner the Ghana Education Service and to make sure all public schools, they speak the Ghana language and they teach the Ghana language. Because if you are not careful, our language will just go. And that is something that conscious effort is being made to ensure that the language is taught in our public schools. And by so doing, we'll be able to maintain our culture and our tradition has not taken it away from us. What makes us Gandangmes is about the language we speak. It is about customs and our tradition and our values and the kind of food that we eat. That makes us Gandangmes. So therefore, a lot of partnership is being made by government and the traditional councils to make sure that we maintain our heritage, our tradition, our customs and rights, and to make sure that we promote. For now, chieftaincy is not about war, conquering territories. It's about friendship. It's about development. And when I talk about development, human development, infrastructure, education, ICT development, and what have you. So I think that Otumfuo's coming is very apt, and we believe that it is a beginning of new things to happen between Asantehene and the Gadangme.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
We just had the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Titus Glover, speaking to us. We also have the former Greater Accra Regional Minister, who's now the Minister of Interior, Henry Korte, also here. Let's find out from him. What do you make of this visit? What do you think is the significance of this visit?
Well, thank you very much. First of all, we give thanks to the Almighty God. Today, indeed, is a historic day. It will go down in the annals of our chieftaincy history in the country. Indeed, the visit of Otumfuo to the Gamanche Palace again communicates unity and strength, and also goes to affirm the traditional cultures, our values, and what we believe in as Ghanaians. You do know that aside the chieftaincy matters, Ashanti region and Greater Accra are one of the, or two of the regions that contributes to the development of the economy and, of course, in terms of culture in this country. So I think that this is one of the best that could have happened to the country. It's not just for the people of Greater Accra or Gadangme, but to the country, so that together we can forge ahead, and Ghana will always be remembered that we have a culture, we have a tradition, and we have values. And indeed, our beliefs will take us far. Thank you very much.
Finally, how do you think this current generation can move this relationship forward? If this generation is no longer there, the upcoming generation, how can they move this relationship?
Well, that is why I think it is very timely, it is very symbolic. So the youth of both regions will begin to forge together and build a very healthy relationship, devoid of any discrimination. It's very important, tribal discrimination and all that, so that we can bond together as one people and then make Ghana a proud place to be.
Thank you for talking to us. You had former Greater Accra Regional Minister and now the Minister of Interior, Henry Korte, also speaking to us. The Asantehene is seated. The government is also seated. Program about to start in just some minutes. But let's speak to former Mayor of Accra, Stanley Jerry Blankson. He's also seated here. Sir, welcome to Joy News.
Thank you.
How excited are you to see this? How excited are you to see this unfolding right before our eyes?
I'm so very much excited, very, very much excited, because we have been expecting this for a long time, and it now come to fruition. So we will see how it ends. Yeah. The Otumfuo himself is here. For the first time in several years. Our Mantse had a history to Kumasi, and I wasn't in town then, but I got to know it was a fantastic reception. And I think for the Asantehene to be here indicates that there is going to be that rapport which will link up the Gans and the Ashantis.
As a former mayor of Accra, how do you think these two cultures, these two...
I really don't know how old you are. You will realize that when Otumfuo got here, can you wait for a while? I'm going to add something so important to you. So give me 2-3 minutes when it's finished.
Thank you.
Stay around.
Thank you. Okay, so just heard from the Greater Accra Regional Minister. He just from Greater Accra Regional Minister Titus Glover. You also heard from Henry Korte, who's the Interior Minister. You also heard from Stanley Jerry Blankson. We have a lot more people here seated. We have the South African High Commissioner to Ghana. She's seated also on this aisle. We have former Black Stars captain Stella Pierre also seated here. There's a mix of everybody here. We have members of the diplomatic corps, the clergy, traditional leaders, ministers of state, government officials.
Your Royal Majesty, the King of the Gun State,
are gathered here for today's momentous occasion. So, Pius, that is exactly what is happening here, and we'll be monitoring and we'll bring you further updates.
Our sub-chiefs, our Wulome, our Wonye, our principal family heads, friends of the Gun State, distinguished invited guests. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the forecourt of the Gamanches Palace as we all witness a moment of history. One that hasn't happened since Sir Ajiman Prempeh II paid a visit in the 1920s to the Gun State. That should just give us an indication that we are rekindling the history, rekindling a beautiful relationship that has been grown and still exists between the Gamanche King Taki Tekochu II and Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, the king of the Ashanti Kingdom. Today, we're sending a message of love, a message of peace, and a message of togetherness to the rest of this country. And that is inherent in the color, the beauty of culture, the fine celebration of what is called Mama Baby. At the moment, it gives me great pleasure to welcome here the Igbo King II. So I want you to
where you know,
Enyo ni abola. Ni ayibote ni jenyo. The paramount chief of the Gbese traditional area under the traditional council. The Asantehene of the Gun State. Ably supported by Ni Ahenenunu III. The Abola Mantse. And the Atofoche of the Gun State. We're very grateful to the paramount chief of the Gbese traditional area, Ni Ayibonte II, who was ably supported by Ni Ahelenunu III, the Abola Mantse. We'll now immediately welcome the Greater Accra Regional Minister, ably supported by other ministers of state, to come and welcome the Asantehene Otumfuose the second. Immediately after this, we will go into our prayers. There'll be a traditional prayer, a Christian prayer, and a Muslim prayer to start off this celebration. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Ministers. We are grateful to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would like to, with the greatest of respects, welcome up here the Nai Wulomo to give us the traditional prayer as we begin this Durbar marking the royal visit of Otumfuo Osei Tutu II.
Kagbe adashula ni iwone be wache eba ni jinumo akwa mensa wula mo ekoko meni odan me mi fe fata ehe ni abasoli ke asoli agbe na pe ke nofiano eye omanye waba pafa ikoni meninga huwe afuse ahawo meninga afuse ahawo meninga afuse ahawo heni ni wayuone numo akwa mensa niji ete wulo mo efe egba ebolile
Just before the traditional prayer, respectfully would like to ask that everyone takes our seats. Respectfully would like to ask that we all take our seats. Thank you very much. Any day moi ye pamochao unyina montana se. Esan se ye ba be share amam restaurant ko bi ase. Any day more penny for Yapamocho Montrase. Esan say Yababe share Amamre Sonko be ase. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, would like to ask that you all take your seats. Please do take your seats. As we perform this very important rite to start off the program, we'll be handing over to the Nai Wulomo, ne Numu Akwai Mensa, very shortly. Wanyimi me ke nikotoma me wakwanye pe nye la nye sen nye hisi eja kan waba kusum ko na ehia wa apem na imahia kan wo chupe wa mahisi ne wache ke wanibo nokotoma inna kusumio ne wa mapemio lo wakwanye pe wake formio ebanyagbe. Once again, would like to respectfully ask that we take our seats. We're about to start the prayer in a minute. And so respectfully, we'll ask all of our guests who have joined the queue to take our seats. Thank you very much. Please do take your seats. Any day moi, penyu for Yapamocho Montrase. Esan se mraso se ye babe ye amamrea ehu hia pa Yapamocho Montrase. Thank you very much.
Ago Chabaka Yame. Ago Numeka Name. Before my faith way, Numa Kwaminsa in Jete, a back play Nuchumona. Was an aquane. Ago
Ago Ago Ago Eche make any me. Ni make a name. When I see me. When I see Hogba, Nima Hogba, Nama Hogba, Wabaloma wo. Wabaloma wo. Yebama wo chedi ampasa siafia. Na ibusubu mensa. Na nai. Na nai. Na nai. Beda da me bla. Shiche. Akeu. Odoma. Kimbi king. Amralo bi amralo. O pia mugio. Upe totro. Menfo. Menyau amenya. Chocho go seka mle fesho metu alemle sa. Agbon yenio. Sachuku osanyana. Oboto kwa shio. Akledeo. Dedo linta. Tete kligo. Lawete. Mama. Afio klupo. Piakesie. Atancho awoncho. Chanya nisi ajo ni mlako eni wo yafa bwana uko. Kableku kableku ashwesi. Chanya ni mlako mataken kwa ashweta ko java kamiye. Bwencho focho mashi. No kableku ma. Kuma. No chonye ne pe. Wonchanya bia wula. Wonchanya hwa yula. Wonchanya ni wa yego. Ni wa yego ena. Ni wa fe mo we. Ni wa chonye ne pe ni batase boke wala fe wo fe wono. Wage niga yula. Ni gbese yula e ni sempe ni asire ni otublo ni abola ni aka mo fe mo yula ni jo ma fe wono be ngene niga ke ga fe lele amepe wo gbowulu ni ji asante fe manche ni ji otu force tutu ni ji enyo ngene eke na le ba o gam ne ba ne pe ba ke ndi kome amu emi ke ni ji enyo mene ke ba fo ke wala fi ameno o ke swele mo ji ameno no ya ji ameno na me ba ne pe lele ngombie kome fe mo ye gan kamete ni wo fe wo yo na pe wo mi wala wo ha me e fe ne ke na ne ba sa gan sipon ne fe wala e fe no ya e fe swele mo yi ni wo dun kome fe mo ne ni wo kwa na swe no ni wala fe wo fe wo no yinche ne ke ba fe wo ke wala fe ame no na me ba ne bo ni wo ye futa wo dum se na kan wo ti an kan wo tu ame wo yo wo ke ni ti fe pe ame na mba fata ni gan na ka to gan mashi wabɛyɛ wɔn bia kɔbɛ fɛ mu na kɔɔfɔ wɔtɛ tutu ko si bia ne kɔ efo mi dɔn efe mankɛma ewɔ kɛ tuenjɔlɛ bahe ko ɛ tuenjɔlɛ wa bahe ko nklo na wɔ yɛ afɔ fɛɛ ni wɔ fo efe ame yɛ afɔ we na ma ame yɛ afɔ afe wɔ yɛ afɔ wɔn bi wala wɔn ha mi ne bata si ne pɛ wɔlɛ aka jɛ kɔmi ami na du ne fo ma nye ni sɔle ma fe wɔ no esa ko ma kɔ to nya kɔ fɔ kan sɔ bɔ dɔ mo yɔ fito sɔ tete abɔtɛlɛ. Tete ye àwọn so asate suru we ba ko no ka tun da jo ni mane no wo fi o ne fe yin no bi ya no fe no kwa e fe no kwa mu no aga fe ke ma fe ni lele ana ke ko me fe mu e ba e check wo fe ni o siki fo be mi wo yo na pe wo ya ke ni agbelegbe ni ani to enjole ke ko me fe mu ke su mu ka nu kwale abami ni wo di fe mu fa fo manye na ko le aboyo ṣé dùkàtà mọ̀tò kó di ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ṣe kó yàwó ló pẹ́ mọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe ló kọ́ fọ́tí aṣọ ọ̀nà kẹwọ́ fẹ́ àdùmọ̀tẹ́sà nù nínú níhìyàn wọ̀ wọ́n náà nọ́nà èyíyàn àjẹsẹ̀ gbẹ́ni wọ̀ ṣìta mọ̀ náà nígà kí àṣàntẹ́ fẹ́ mọ̀tẹ́ fẹ́ kọ́mẹ́ lẹ́lẹ̀ ń bọ́ ní wọ̀n náà lẹ́ni náà gbẹgbẹ kọ́mẹ́ àmì pẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ wọ̀nà pẹ́ mọ́ náà wọ̀ wọ̀kẹ́ náà gbẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ wọ́n gbẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n náà níkà wọ̀nyà wọ́yọ̀ bọ́n ni wa bobon e mene ke fata e ke ba fe wo ke wala ni na me to kwa ka twamuko te kwa ka twamuko ame bia si mo ka me ama hwe won bi gba to mo ha me ni ke he fe na ma dumo ye ganshipon no e fe hejole e fe na ma ta ganshipon no e fe hejole ni mene mo fe ko na e pe wo ke wo fe ko me ake fe ni pe ke ma so agbe na si mo ko me fe mo wo ke ya wo ye ni duro ma fe wo no atu akpe ono ka himi tu wa fe nyojiye fu efi aglama tu no mo nya bla o
ya awo agba oble kucho munje na wodwe awodwe yesu yana omanyo adiba poto ago
Kotombi Nchon. Tell you to put a plaque, I go a dance floor. A dance floor, Kiamolangma. Nabaga 40 can afford and let my Kulipia on your blue joy. Me tell you by a Kunyano. Many wakayo, many wakai, many wana, can many wana forget by a Kunyano. One time I will like Yamo Famo. I'm Rallo, look by Fame, never quit your laughing. Mantse me koko meni jahe ko me kaba fa wala fi ameno na wa ko mantse me fe wala fa no manje me fe wala e wa ka blo me fe wala fi am pa to fe manje wa wa ya me klo na ba to se ka so akwe mo fe mo ni ka ko je fe mo ni wa am la lo ma yen lo wala je no ni wa ba na epe wa ke kanto pe su maje ko e ko me fe maje ko ni wala jo mo fe mo e na se pe me fe mo akwa gan ka Asantehene wo ni ke ko me fe mo yo na mo mi ke ko me ni na gba ka ba mi atwa pe e wona ka yin to afi enyoji fu e fi agrama twa no manya bla
yeah yo no more acquirements niji na e ulomo ke ulome ko woye nyelado. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the traditional prayer was delivered by the Nai Ulomo, Numo Akwaemensa, and other Ulome and Woye. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would like to respectfully welcome up here the Anglican Bishop of the Tema Diocese, Right Reverend George Nikwe, and he will be ably supported by Dr. Lawrence Tete and Reverend Eric Odoy. Immediately after that, Sheikh Arimeyal, the representative of the National Chief Imam, will deliver the Muslim prayer.
If you make ma sole blofomi bonafi ni waboe amehu amenu solemo. Now thank we Lord our God with hearts and hands and voices. Oh, wondrous things hath done in whom this world rejoices. Oh, from our mother's arms, our blessed on our way, with and still is ours today. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you. Our Heavenly Father, we praise you. Our Heavenly Father, we raise you above all things because you are Lord of lords and King of kings over all kings. We are submitting to you at this time because you are the creator of us. You are the one who has opened today for us and given us fair weather for us to have this day. Father, today we are making history. History in the sense that your son, King Taki Taiko Churu II, has invited your son, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Asantehene, for him to come with entourage, to come and join hands, Gastate and Asanteman, to give glory and praise and honor and adoration to you and to begin a wonderful relationship. A relationship that brings the two states together. Among us, Lord. Especially we commit the God state into your hands and pray that you bring peace among us. Please bring peace among us. Please bring peace among us so that together we can build our state to your glory and to your praise. We thank you for Otumfuo and for bringing him and his entourage successfully. We thank you for this Deba, and we pray that you will sit in your mighty throne and lead. You will sit in your mighty throne and let everything go on successfully. You will sit in your mighty throne and join us together in such a way that the two states will enjoy happiness and peace and prosperity as a result of this relationship. Father, build this relationship. Father, build this relationship. Father, build this relationship to a second level and a third level and a highest level where, Father, peace will prevail in the Ghana state. What is beginning today, let it spread into the Ghana state. Peace, love, unity, and tranquility. In the name of Jesus Christ, move in a special way in our midst. We thank you for this historical moment. We thank you that you are in our midst, and we believe everything will work out to your glory and to your praise. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Almighty Allah, Almighty God, we want to give you thanks and praises in a manner that is most befitting of your holiness and highness. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this history. Thank you for your favors. Thank you for your care. And thank you for your mercies. And thank you for your grace, those that we see and those that we are unable to see. Thank you for these two great kingdoms, the Asante Kingdom and the God Kingdom. Thank you for the gift of these great kings, King Taki Teoko Churu II and King Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. Thank you for inspiring them in them this idea that forms the foundation of a lasting friendship, mutual respect, mutual solidarity that holds nations together. We ask you, around this time when we are here, to give history to so the beginning of a history. Help us to be able to go through. Bless everyone who has found time to join us here. Let us see the end of this ceremony in peace, so that we will give you the thanks that we have even given you in time past eternally. And even now we give you the thanks, and tomorrow and in the future we continue to give you the thanks. Bless all the citizens of these three kingdoms. Protect them. Almighty Allah, we commit them to your care. Their worries, their anxieties, their fears. Clear them away. Give them the success of their hands to achieve the wishes, aspirations, and expectations of their two kingdoms. Give them the ability to seek the well-being of their people. Let's see these two kingdoms remaining in strong friendship built on the foundation of love that is shared among people. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
We're grateful to Right Reverend George Nikwe, Dr. Lawrence Tete, and Reverend Eric Odoy, as well as Sheikh Arimeyao, and the religious leaders will go over to pay respects to Otumfuo Osei-Tutu.
Opia de tope, opia suma tope, opia ya no manyaba. Me do watch away, me do watch away, me do watch away. I don't be a time, me do watch away, me do be that to you. Me do be that to you. Ga, ada, apa, eu tu breku bomanya o manyaba. Mawa gugre sami mawa diagba sami afioda mawa kwali sami. Mawa fili sami mawa fili sami afioda mawa kwali sami. Mawa kwali sami afioda mawa kwali sami.
Nyailadon. Thank you so much. Just gone by, ladies and gentlemen, were performances as part of the welcome for His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. And at this time, we will do an official welcome, and that will be delivered by the Paramount Chief of the Simpe Traditional Area, under the traditional area, Ni Adote Otito. Shall we welcome him with a big round of applause? Enuanom ne adofo no a mehyia mu ha bibia yede adwuma na du no Gamanche a eye King Taki Teko True a otoso mienu no wayi na hemfo no baako se omra na ombema Otumfuo Osei Tutu akwaba ni Adote Otinto eye Simpe Manhene yeda mwase.
members of the Traditional Council, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Nime, Kename, invited guests, all protocol observed. The relationship between the GA and the Asante have been very cordial for some decades now. However, under the reign of Ni Takitekotu Gamanche and Asantehene Osei Tutu II, that brotherly friendship has been established. On behalf of NIGA and members of the Traditional Council, I wish to welcome to the Ghana State. Please, Otumfuo, relax and enjoy the rich culture of the Ghana State. You are welcome. Tra Loma Diaba.
Yo, would like to say a very big thank you to Ni Adote Otinto, who is the paramount chief of the Simpe traditional area, for doing the official welcome. Behin wakanichmo ishte bene obate obonujo fio ni naka obonujo ejinoko ni kwashikolo Niji Amafru Manche, ke ni teko Niji Obonufu Amanche, Baba, Kone Ambayijo, Amehawo, Fe, Wakenwo, Nichumo Hesole, Mini Nichumo Wachuo, Bengmene. Ewa ben ni kwa shikbolo, Amafru Manche. Biane Eba, Koni Eba Jo Manche Majo, Ka Manche Majo. Ladies and gentlemen, the dance we're seeing now is a traditional dance of the Ga chiefs reserved for very special occasions. This is what we refer to in Ga parlance as Oponujo. This is a special dance of the royal drums of the Ga people, and this is only done on very, very special occasions. Today being that very special occasion has warranted that Nikwa Shikbolo, the chief of Amanfro, who's key under the leadership structure of the Ga state, is performing this special dance in celebration of this visit by His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. Yo, Nanano, and impending for me, Shemoha. Asaya Mo Shayana, Enya Sabi, Asa, Yasanokwa. Na da Soronko Sase Nkwan, Yetumi Sasa say, Intianeno, the traditional council Nankase Yi, Nikwa Shikbolo, Oye, Amanfro for Hene, Ono, Nawaba. Osa Asasrunkui Adesia Asantehene Nyinara Otumfuo Osei Tutu Otoso Mienu. Yo be Nyerado ni kwashi polo oyuladon akegmene obajie kakuso igbo ojo wogba wulue ke wonani me ni efagbe keje he keba ni amamba mbakwe boni kani yo fo eha ni kwashi polo ke omancheme kani teko obodufu amanche nyefe Nyerado ni ga ke Nyerado akegmene nyeni chumo ni nyebachuwe eba wo ne kekpe na hisole Nyerado. Yo, be honorable need quartet Titus Glover. Wabakabu Faikoni Obenke Wayabie Eja Keke ni kwa Shikbolo Tashipe Bagbene Boho Wiemoni Je Amla Lugbefa Ukababa Meshi Oyladon. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we do a big round of applause for Nikwa Shikbolo? Nikwa Shikbolo for giving us this wonderful performance of the royal dance of Ga chiefs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nyerado. And now, Your Royal Majesty, just before he delivers the address on behalf of government, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Ni Kwate Titus Glover, ably supported by the Deputy CEO of Kokobod, the Mayor of Accra, the CEO of Valco, the sitting Member of Parliament for the area, who's also Agenda Minister, and our senior citizen, Stanley Ni Ajuri Blankson, are now coming over to give the official address on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana in support of this beautiful celebration of unity, love, and peace between the Ghana State and the Ashanti Kingdom. Nyemeke swalloy, obebiana heni wakanichimo eche, obacha wadi agbo, koni wakehere, regional minister, ni kwate Titus Glover, awawa tu, nya wacha wadi agbo, ni wakehere ala awawa tu.
His Royal Highness Abiasuma Niteko Churu Woganfe Mantse, the President of the Ghana Traditional Council. His Royal Highness Otumfuo Osetutu II, Chiefs, Queen Mothers, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives here present, Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, friends from the media, I want to associate myself on behalf of government and the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council to welcome His Royal Highness Otumfuo Osetutu II. On the 25th day of July 1946, the then Asantehene King Agyemangprempeh II was in Accra at Old Polo Grounds. It marks 78 years that today we are witnessing the visit and the presence of His Royal Highness King Osetutu II. The Ghana State is so blessed, we are humbled, and it is our privilege to welcome Otumfuo to Ghana. Today, chieftaincy is not about wars to conquer territories. It is about friendship. It's about collaboration, how we can develop our people. Whether in the area of education, industry, trade and commerce, physical infrastructure development, and digitization. Recently, His Royal Majesty Otumfuo celebrated his 25th anniversary. We witness in his reign an epitome of peace, a symbol of unity, and also leadership, qualitative leadership that he has demonstrated during his reign as the king of Asantehene. We as Ghana's are so proud of him for what he has exhibited to make chieftaincy so beautiful, so excellent. And it's our prayer that the culture and values of the Gadangme people will also be cherished. What identifies us as Gadangmes is about festivals, whether Plejo, Homowo, Asafotufiami, or Mayim. The rights and cultures of our people of the Gadangmes, we are so proud of. So do we believe that our friends from Asantehene equally have a culture and a tradition they are equally proud of. On this note, on behalf of NIGA and the Targan State, the Regional Coordinating Council, we are so proud to receive Otumfuo and his delegation for this August visit. We want to partner him to tap on his rich experience to boast the friendship between the Ghana State and Asantehene. Obakadi nekome wahebo kadi nyenyo. Nani wa jobo nani ogbon akwo. Oyo hiya feneke ka twakpe onu aka himi. Ko jebu e ojenu. Onunu en okojono ajowo. Ni wafe kome wafe momo. Twa no manyafe wono.
We are grateful to the Greater Accra Regional Minister. Yo, Honorable Ni Titus Glover Oyuladon. We're grateful to you, Honorable Ni Kwate Titus Glover, the Greater Accra Regional Minister. At this time, Your Royal Majesty, the Gamanche, King Taki Taiko True II, our revered kings and chiefs here gathered, friends from the diplomatic corps, the time has come for us to listen to the august visitor and friend of the Ghana State. He will be welcomed with the usual appellations that come ahead of these great groundbreaking speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you our friends who will lead with appellations ahead of the official address of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, the King of the Ashanti Kingdom and the embodiment of the culture of the people of Ashanti. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do one more big round of applause. Today is a great day. Today is a gathering of friends and family. We all do know that by our norms and our values, anytime we gather like this, especially if it is an August gathering like this, it is important that we let each other out if there's anybody hiding. At this time, I would like to welcome the very vibrant East Legon Executive Fitness Club, which is made mostly of children and grandchildren of His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, made of businessmen and friends who are of a common vision and are shining the light of the Ashanti Kingdom. Otumfuo will now receive them just before he gives us his official address. And so the executives and leadership of the East Legon Executive Fitness Club will now go over and pay their respects to Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, the King of the Ashanti Kingdom, the august visitor to the Ghana State, and the good friend of the Gamanche, the Abiasuma, King Taki Taiko II. The East Legon Executive Fitness Club, led by Dr. Osei Kwame Despite, the CEO and founder of the Despite Group, and also Dr. Ernest Ofori Sapong, also known as Special Ice. They've also got some key members amongst them, including Mr. Martin Osei Brobe, who brings us the Yars range of products. COP Nathan Kofi Boache, also known as Commander One. Mr. Sami Osei Kufo, one of the most decorated footballers on the African continent, who has won the Under-17 FIFA World Cup, won the UEFA Champions League, and won the UEFA Championship and the FIFA Club World Cup. Vibrant young men, proud products of the Ashanti Kingdom, who share very much in this great friendship that he has established with the Gamanche. King Taki Teko Chu II. The East Legon Executive Fitness Club came ahead of time to pay homage to the King of the Gun State, King Taki Teko Chu II. And now it's time for them to welcome their father and grandfather, the embodiment of Ashanti culture, the warrior who leads his people to the war front, and the man who carries the symbol of unity and love of the Ashanti Kingdom, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. While we do all of this, ladies and gentlemen, would also like to duly acknowledge the presence of the chiefs and people who are representing the Ewe Ashanti Union. They are very good friends of the Asantehene and are here on the invitation of the King of the Gun State to share in the joy of the beauty of this union. We're grateful for their presence here. The Ewe Ashanti Union are led by Togbi Gobatenge Sedo. Togbi Goba Senge Sedo. He leads the team of chiefs and queen mothers who also are here to share in the beauty of this celebration of love and true friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are joining us virtually, and for those of you who are following from different parts of the world, this is the historic coverage of the historic visit of the King of the Ashanti Kingdom, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, to the Gamanche, the Gun State, the Gamanche. King Taki Teko Chu II is duly hosting the Asantehene upon the successful celebration of 25 years of his reign in the Ashanti Kingdom. This is the first time this is happening since 1924, and definitely will go down the books of history. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wasebi kecho ne wamabo munyu papa ne eje otumfo ose tutu ne jenyo enyam eja kapio no hene wasuo kusumnya lehu imatumunyu echopa nye kaika eno wacham kusum neji wache neji gamache neji kintaki teko true neji enyo mweno eke enyimi papa ke ehwe neji asante mamchope amache mweno ibahio ne pachami nichum jinene wange chuenge hio ne nene wange nye chuenge jio gakusum ke asanteli akusum ke no fe no ne wapeo echinoko ne engefel wawe niche lo pachami no ne wange chai no wake nge choen kune Ghana machupe ina kune no fe no epikaki ne wachupe wanaka makaki ono wachupe wajione. Ladies and gentlemen, very shortly we'll be listening to appellations that will precede the much awaited address of the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. Immediately after the greetings from the Ewe Ashanti chiefs, we will cut off the greetings and proceed with the address. Thank you very much. Nyame kasuoloy heni wakanichmo eshe be wagbawulue niji nanyo papa biane beshe ni lehu eba fe egbea wo be biane wo ba shi wo ha echiame keme ni atoame koni ame to sublime koni ame kegbelegbe ame ke ha woche niji Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu niji enyo kona agbene sane ni yo koni ekengmeshi.
bunyagwasio Asantehene kasangen.
Kwatokwahine kase krobiaine kasangen.
Kwatokwahine kase krobiaine kasangen.
Mema krobia irifia ngumani kwatokungen.
Mema krobia irifia ngumani kwatokungen.
Asante chantilo chimo champon nufungen.
Asante chantilo chimo champon nufungen.
Asante sesiebo sumanditien.
Asante sesiebo sumanditien.
Krobia Asantehene kasangen.
Krobia Asantehene kasangen.
Osechiche mimo dinyo wisio.
Osechiche mimo dinyo wisio.
Why nebenya sajuso supanyini ni akwaba kuma zika pobano.
Why nebenya sajuso supanyini akwaba kuma zika pobano.
Obinya sabianko baby.
Obinya sabianko baby.
Lagwa bakana ne flampo demri favisi.
Lagwa bakana ne flampo demri favisi.
Me manga bendo da kwa yadungen.
Me manga bendo da kwa yadungen.
Yadom na ne dia kubo jojo ta tochmo champon nufungen.
Yadom na ne dia kubo jojo ta tochmo champon nufungen.
Otosika sama na jijakungen.
Otosika sama na jijakungen.
Jakwe bo banko nyum flower.
Jakwe bo banko nyum flower.
Hina flower flampo demri fao.
Hina flower flampo demri fao.
Se tu tue mi mo dinyo awisio.
Se tu tue mi mo dinyo awisio.
Una na musuma enkabom emputo enkosoba wasantimam ni Ghana manyina.
Una na musuma enkoso emputo ni kabum Ghana ni asantimamu.
Obinya sabianko baby.
Obinya sabianko baby.
Lagwa bakana ne flampo demri favisi.
Lagwa bakana ne flampo demri favisi.
Me manda bendo da kwa yadungen.
Me manda bendo da kwa yadungen.
Yadom na ne dia kubo jojo ta tochmo champon nufungen.
Yadom na ne dia kubo jojo ta tochmo champon nufungen.
Otosika sama na jijakungen.
Otosika sama na jijakungen.
Jakwe bo banko nyum flower.
Jakwe bo banko nyum flower.
Hina flower flampo demri fao.
Hina flower flampo demri fao.
Wasaji fogu nyagwa singen.
Wasaji fogu nyagwa singen.
Okura Asantehene kasangen.
Okura Asantehene kasangen. Wokubeda tomoba domefa gunyagwa sa jona chemera.
wale kano
tunaganya TV unwo
Jom. Solo tumfo kotoko henese no. Nega mpanyimfo nyara. Sade ko bia sade kotoko henese no. Wo so asda kase e na ode ma wo. Ene se wa tra akunya nyara. Se ne mode dom sei ahia no wo ga ahemfia ha. Yo se sabe mpanyimfo auto nsafre wo mo. Ema mpanyimfo ne dom ka hu nyara. Aba mpanyimfo a sabe auto nsafre wo nyina no. Tu vo so da se da kase e ma mo nyina. Yo se no kra bitiawai mu no man to nkra se oba enkra ha oba so a obeba wo na so na oba bechiawo. Yom se ba ye o ma se bo nua fa nya so te se wo tan kakra no enso won kwa wo nhia no one dom ebehia no ne ene ode abai se fia ha se de hunu no Asantehene onye hoho e wo gamanche ahemfia ha se lo tu vo se no o se ben fie ba joso nwotwini ono ani wofa se sabra no na sa adman prempe oba ye no de nkabom odosonko e no oba ye ne se be ne onua nkabom se ade baako se sabra no betranka hene enchan e wo sabe kokomremre o tan enchan samre no na ni kwabran boni efie fie joso nwotwini ono be sa no oba ezo so o manu so obetran nua nchen e wo komremre se samre no sa yewra sabe kotoko hene efie ha owura ha sabe na oni Asantehene ni amogi fan so ana owura ha no fa no yonko se samre oti alajo na kotoko hene no kosan se nua se mra so be fro ba nua wa nyai sabe nua yo no oto aso ene ye nua no oba de nchen esa besra no Sinne niga ono so aba ena sabe Asantehene ono so waba ha oti ha nei enkabomu a no wafa na sabe na pempe ede enkabomu no odo ene sabe gaman de tinaye no san kabomu odo sonko no ena obehemu kra no ato aso ene sabe matena asumdwem se sabe sadian je shasiti ano Asante ega buno esrem ya nyina ya kabom sa ade baako se betena ya tena se Ghana ade baako ti se hu ni se entitimu eni emu Ghana be yo, enye yo, sebe ye nyara, eya sede. Osinti ese Asantehene nkran, ese kabom, nefe Ghana nkankro, se Ghana betuma gina ama ye nyara. Sasu de se ye Ghana nyara, ayemfo nyina ye kabom sade ba akon, nefe nchirima ya ba no, sebe Ghana man ebe ye yi. Asante efitete ya kwa conference asibe brebe o se nei ekun biara di ho o se na enkabomu mpuntuo se edache yenkwala eba no ebejima bomo mpuntuo abeto so o se ku ase yakwo ne se ya manfo ya nananom ya ma yebenya hoto yebenya tete pa ni atuma te mo dache Ghana mighty yom selo tu vo se no se kamanche woni Asantehene ye de duntuo ye de tuo mfiri obi aho ye de tuo se be every se be bibiara mu ye de ne se ye behwe kabomu enkan kro a ebetime ma yamanfo akọ enkan no ene ehwehwe yom sinna obaya edikan no ebra onua pani klọb Asantehene odi ni fie adwonunum wanti antena obetra ne nkyɛn na wotwekura atwam ɛta ne nkyɛn ne yafa hye ne nyinaa sini nyinaa ka ho ade a woyɛ no ɛso na ne yie papa ɔbaya na ɔde aseda kɛseɛ ɛna ɛbrɛ wo ɛna ɔmanfoɔ nyinara ɔsɛ wɔkyerɛ dɔ ɛde dɔ bɛta ne nkyɛn tina ɛsɛ ɔso ɔba na ɔbɛkyerɛ dɔ kyerɛ wo sɛ ampa wotɔ na so n'ani ɛfitete ɔkae de nanam ayɛ tina ɛsɛ bɛka bom ɛna sɛ ɔno nyina bɛka bom sɛ ɔdɔ no ɛbɛtena hɔ ɛma nkyirima ahunu sɛ de ɔsɛ nananom a ɛwɔ ne nkyɛn nyinaa nkramfoɔ nyinara sɛ gamankyɛ ɔba yi mo nyinaa monta n'akyi ɔdɔ sonko obiara mfa akoma pa na obiara nyina adwenem ɛmfa nta n'akyi sɛ bɛyɛ a nkraman ɛbɛtu mpɔn Irase mpaye eno osrama ho obese nananom adikanfo de omaye omusunsum se emehye wumu na ho nana onua panyi de oho ebrebre na mpabo beta wachi de aye kwansidie bia wo kwam bia no o ma na so te a obesore na ode aboa wo ema se bibi bia kama Yom say na awa bay onim so ba yi sabe enkola school kro ya medication fund se bi o hade a sabe o discovetum se bi ni hade a enei o jono abofo to sonko na ma sabe education fund e de aboa ma sabe yemu a yemu nim ehoma no na sabe o mu ni boafo no what be that so masene e mo so ka yi Yom. Niga, ono mpanyimfo sɛ de kɔtɔkɔhene se no ɔse na wabai o yen kai dum di ato ho ɛma wo sɛ kɔtɔkɔhene ɔde dɔ ɛkoro yɛ ɛna de abɛka sɛ bega ho ɔde ɛkoro yɛ hu sɛ mpa ɔka ho ɔyɛ sɛ be mu nyinaa yɛ baako enti na wabai ɛyɛ ka ne sika no billion enum 5 billion ɛna yɛwura ɔde boɔ na ɔde sɛ be ato education fund no na amanfo nyinara ɛso fa bi ntum na mmoa ɛma sɛ bi ekyirima no eti bi benya bi ɛmmoa ma sɛ bi adesua so ɛkɔ so tufo se Australia me ma o Australia na mo sɛ ma fo gyina ade ma o sɛ nyame ɔnhyira wo danda nyinara na gaman ɛnyɛ nkɔsoɔ wo pray so na yehu sampa sɛ bi wobɛtra so no wayɛ bi ɛde agya ɛma nkyirima so abɛto aso sɛ de kɔtɔ kɔhene sɛ no ɔde wase Lima said the Kobe Santa Cotocohene was Swabaha, so can be our catcher, Nelson Monday and Totune. Said the Iraseno or so by ya. On Mr. Enche that whenever so nice Nanu Yara, Sabino de Homoyo. Sabi Yamamre Tobaha Snap Pantu Dumienu. I snap adaka mienu. I black label adaka mienu. Red label pentunsia. And a brandy papa brandy moon sabe kasia pa no. And also pentunsia. Amania baya mane. Yura grandpa o chedia bakon. A young one is also pentunsia adaka mienu. Yera so aba ono mpanyifo sebe obafoto sebe yemfa emwa enkola eba adusua eya education fund de dan so ntimi hwe kwa okuta sika million ahanum die na hwe enkola sebe ha na na meba ye no na sebe omo so bresuru no sebe kotoko hne se no edika dase bru
singen. Wo kwa santina je bladungen. Wo klubeda to baba mi fi nom sagwa sa jona chebela.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we're seeing now is the presentation of drinks as custom demands by a special party delegated by the Ochame or the chief linguist of the Asantehene. These presentations are going to be made to the Gamanche. And all of these are signs of friendship and support. Yo, Chame Kanyame. Heni wakanichumo eshe baby ane. Wabayu able for fio koni workboy. Ni yo bi ane amehu amenu noni wache. Niji otumfo ose tutu. Yeah. Your Royal Majesty, Excellencies here gathered, Ministers of State, good friends of the God State, ladies and gentlemen. Otumfo Ote Tutu, the august guest of today's special Durbar, is very grateful to the Gamanche, Ni Taki Teko True II, for organizing this Durbar, which has had massive attendance from his chiefs and his people. He's also very grateful for the invitations extended to senior members of government who gathered here for this special celebration of friendship that has spanned the years. The king of the Ashanti Kingdom also wants to acknowledge the fact that this celebration has been spiced by the presence of royals and the show of rich Ga traditions. And he also wants to remind the people and the chiefs here that relations between the two states date back to the years when Nanase Ajimamprempe related very well with the Gamanche and visited him here on these grounds at the Gamanche's palace. This relationship was further strengthened as he continued strong ties with Nikobnaboni, the then Gamanche. And this was also continued with some private visits and many other exchanges of friendship. Today, too, as we look back at recent history, we can also look at the continuation of this relationship that has also extended to the reign of His Royal Majesty Ni Amugi of blessed memory. Otumfo Asai Tutu II says that today's gathering and the evidence and what is happening today is as a result of the peace, the love, and the friendship that has existed between his uncles and predecessors. He wants to urge all of us to live as one people and also to live in unity. He wants all chiefs in the Ga State to come together to support the work of the Gamanche, King Taki Teko True II. Otumfo Asai Tutu II, the embodiment of Ashanti culture and the king of the Ashanti people, wants to remind all of us that in history, the Ashanti people have been known for conquering lands and taking over after defeating other people in wars. But today, in the year 2024, there is nothing like wars. What exists is true friendship, togetherness, and a common vision. He therefore is urging all of the people to support the common vision of the Gamanche so that the people can move forward and develop. Your Royal Majesty, King Taki Teko Tru II, your good friend, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, wants you to know that he is eternally grateful to you for the massive show of love and respect during the marking of his 25th year on the throne as the King of the Ashanti Kingdom. You spent about a week there and were very active in every part of the celebration. For that, he is eternally grateful to you. And for that, he's also praying the ancestors and all the people to support you and your work so that you may be blessed with long life and you may be able to achieve that very big vision. He wants the two of you to continue in this friendship and forge ahead with a common vision so that you can serve your people and develop them further. Finally, he has decided to vote an amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis, which is the old 5 billion cedis, to whichever education fund you have for the children who represent the future of the Ghana state. He wants to tell you that he is always behind you, he will always support you, and he will be there for you just like you have been there for him. And he hopes that this amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis will go to push your efforts to see the children of the Ghana state educated adequately. He says that he's grateful for this friendship, he's grateful for today, and he looks forward to a great future of the Ghana people and the Ashanti people in peace and in harmony. These are the words of Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, the King of the Ashanti Kingdom, the august visitor and the great friend of the Ghana state.
Ahu, Niga, Nime, Name, Wulomoy, Wawaye, Bafachi, my friend, Pishian, Nashibiane, Beniji, Ashatema, I'm a Mantse, Niji Osei Tutu, Niji Enyo, Otumfuo Osei Tutu, Niji Enyo. I'm a Gabe Kukone, I'm a Foniga, Kagafeti, Ashantema, and Qualimene, and Yeso, Iba, Niba Damish, Namaba, I'm a year, I'm a Naji Edre, I'm a year way, Adeka Enyo, I'm a year Brofono, Adeka Edre, the Wallancho Putwa, Mindan, Long Adeka Enyo, Kashika, Alo Taco, Bear Acho, Noni Amekaba, Medua Kwame.
Ame Yuradon. Chame lai oyuladon nywa jobo agbagwe. Chame kanyeme heni woke nichumo eshe bagbene woba biligbe koni nigan afe egbeyan. Shidani nubaya no masmo mache inyenu ni kwade intre ejake eya yuemo ekome ningma yewolono ni lehu ekaba ngmeshi koni woke begbe no Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to welcome up here seasoned Gadangme poet Nikwade Intre, who will start off the journey to listening to the King of the Ghana state with some appellations and a special poem. Nikwade Intre.
Angomanye, angomanye, angomanye.
Yeah, the song was recorded far back as 1974. You enjoy yourselves, veteran folk song icon, Na Amanua.
ya kasa gbajigba kasa gbajigba na bia ni wata kadi amuafo ko so krote ya wose bia ni wata akrama do gbo ya wose bia ni wata na wonu tulu gojo yala ya wose shimo amekan kenya ke na wona mia amewa me ya wose ni na gbe amekoto okropon acho amadoma amekenke ni ganche ke afroba na ahwe no amekenke la ke wanyankwa na ahwe no amekenke la ke eshi apedi ganjo amekenke la ke eyemanchojo ba na amekenke le hu ake ke jagmene ke ya ka Asantehene amone ba fi to mo man papoto mlimpo ni bin Kenya ke chen gbiko achomi ni kwa de ntre a chere kwa yemu ene shida anya fe oyiwa don ni kwa de ntre.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Ni Kwade Intre, a seasoned Gadangme poet, flanked ably by Ni Afrakaja, Ni Klote, and all of our good friends here at the Gamanches Palace. And now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, would open the way for the king, the Gamanche, King Taki Tekutru II, to duly address us. Abiasuma Boni, Abiasuma Boni, Abiasuma Bonio, Bonio, Bonio,
Bojindinga, Bete Chafadi, Aquachabe, Gafe Tue, Emedin, Gafe Amanche, Tue, Emedin, Eshibami, Ishwa Majesty, King Taki Tekochulu, Nijenyo, Eshibami, Kamon Binuko, Kamon Bambinuko, Ago Chamegarme. Akago. Nime kaname chame kanyame. Niga ke ehani eshanyiri neshe Asantehene manchedi. Aka mene dromo efafenini. Ke eko enne ni eshuwe wono ejaka obutushi ni edenjomo gulu ke shuwe wono na ni ke ebaka otufo osetutu niji enyonoji niga ke ni Asantehene manchedi akelle eke majian chame eke ewulomoy eke wawaye eke esafwa chame eke emanyeme feke abendalashi ke amendalashi ke hasumo wulu ni bene gbine eje kachon gamamu fe ke no ni Afrique ko da Asantehene manche ebaga ebafi setutu ni di enyono Asantehene manche ni kaka wache fe ke kana ke shi amendaneshi ke amengo shi dakple ke jonjo fole ke hanye fe Okay, e jake e chon nyamisum. Nika ka e biaka ingme ni wa meyo. Ingme tamayo. Ingme osumen yo. Ingme la yo. Ingme la me yo. Okay, ingme English bi yo. Ingme sepe bi yo. Ingme asene bi yo. Ingme bese bi yo. Ingme akamaji bi yo. Ingme otublo bi yo. Ingme abola bi yo. Niga ke ka me fe manja me fe ka wo fe ko me wo behe ko ya. E ka ngawulu ye je Asantehene ji otufo osetutu e je na kabaji. E ka ga me fe wo fia e ko me. E ka hani nyamisumo ayin wote. Nyamisumo efa ni ewulu ne takeno. Ni e ahye wo ka wo heche ka wo bi ka wo nabi fe ano ni ga ka wo fe wo bole kutu ni wo pe ni wo trashi ojogba ni wo pe ga gbajano to ja ka shi ke ga ke ekpenen eke majame fa mekpenen ni gan ewo esigbe momi shimon wo ba wo ino ha yino abi maheko eke wajiko kaden shomi anai komi ni gafe wo fe ekome eke ko fe ekome ban wa ko nyema ne fe na me fe am bole wo me ka ma anashina ojogba niga ke e ke mo fiamo ake e chenchon abafon oshiki ye Ghana mamu ne fe ke e pabia ke bia fe fai ni amabomode ni amaye amehino ni oshiki ne ni kawo hie ne wafo ye twenjolemi egano ne ebio ke ha manji hejole twenjole ko omanye yeli cha abiasuma ke shane banagbe oyura don.
Thank you. Obonifo enya yolado. Yo cheme kanyeme be boni wo fele kenkre no ba ku se wo fele na kan no eja ke gan fe che efe egwia ni eke umanye saniko ebang meshi ewo ehia aka gbene be wonyanyume ke wo boy ni pa kwa me kase ogan oba wiele ye blofo emi kuna me hu amenweko. Your Royal Majesty, Your Excellencies here gathered, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, good friends, loved ones, Ghanaians. The Gamanche and the host of this historic Grand Deba says that he is grateful for our presence here today and prays that grace abounds amongst all of us. He says that he also wants to pray special blessings for all of us on this special day because we have done something significant for him and his people. The Gamanche King Taki Teko True II wants Otumfuo Osei Tutu II to know that he, his chiefs, his people, his Wulome, that is his chief priests and priestesses, and all principal elders of various divisions of the Gas State are very grateful for the love, the kindness, and respect shown to him and his people. He says that in turn, for this very amazing bit of support that has been given to the projects of the Gas State, he prays blessings for the king of the Ashanti Kingdom and prays blessings for all of his chiefs and his people. He says that he and his chiefs have seen the worth of what Otumfuo Osei Tutu II has done for the Ga people. At this time, the Gamanche is calling for unity amongst the people of the Ga State. He's calling on all the divisions of the Ga State to come together, as has been urged by Otumfuo Osei Tutu II. He wants them to realize that at this time, there's only one interest, and that is the interest of the Ga people. And therefore, he wants all of us to see into the future and see that we're all one people and can only get there if we are one. He does acknowledge that in December this year, we're going for presidential and parliamentary elections. And ahead of that, he wants all sections of the political divide to understand that it should be in the supreme interest of Ghana, and that Ghana should be the eventual winner of all our exploits on the political front. At this time, he prays that we will all come together and forge ahead in unity and in love. Once again, he's grateful to the King of the Ashanti Kingdom, his chiefs, and his people for this great honor. And he says that this is a relationship that will go further into the future. Shall we acknowledge the King of the Gas State with a big round of applause? And now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome here to the stage for the final performance that wraps up this beautiful Durbar, a multiple award-winning musical act who definitely does know what it means to be a son of the gospel. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome the multiple award-winning Mantse.
Mantse taki no sumanguru ino wobejeke Osei Tutu ino Wamransa ino Yasantwa ino wajesho Yaje Israel kaba Egypt Ethiopia persuna wajesho Awaka bachimo wahiye ya fukela ta akichimo wahiye nyambe Yaja Them say me no feature, them say you no feature, them say we no feature. Them say me no feature, them say you no feature, them say we no feature. I make a one year what's more we not a catch over where whatever man. Not be why you know, we are silly, you know, money you know. Simili de ura tapa. What you need manage, now my baby yo. What you need manage, now my baby yo.
Amamre ni awote mechi Natbril jumtuni ya wajidin Natbril ana odenyom wogbejake chese yakwan warpa indeed se utie ensamo a efri ahemfo mienu yi ho nyina aba chese yehia enkabom Ghana ha otumfo se tutu de kan ekasa ya wo chese emwa bia wode beboa ni taki taikochuru ya yaka Mantse ama na hindie no atimi akoyie no ode ebeboa no owieye na fei ode sikabotre kane no 5 billion yeah ende 500,000 Ghana cedis ode to educational founder ewo Mantse ni siseye no emu chese saska no enkona emwa emofra wono eko school wono munima de enso efie enibie we nyina no akoso wo wieye no ena osan so ede ensa ahodo chese enche